My name's Stephen Reed, and this is just a short lesson on how to prune a grapevine in what's called the Guyot method, also known as cane replacement pruning. Works very well for seedless grapes, and you can use it for any other grape. Works on posts and wires outside, or on a wall in the greenhouse, or on a wall outside, nice sunny south-facing wall. You start off with a 1 year or 2 year grape. It'll usually be a single stemmed plant like this one. Plenty of fat buds all the way up. Once you've planted it, your first wires will be approximately 18 inches high off the ground, give or take a bit, far enough up to keep clear of any rain spatter that might fall and splash onto the bunches. At the height of your first wire, look at the buds. You need 3 buds to progress for the next growing season. So for example, at about 15 inches, 18 inches, which is here somewhere, 1 bud to go left, 1 bud to go right, and another one to go back up again the next year. And then all you do is prune them off at that point, which leaves you with a single. Using a figure of 8 knot, you bring it round and cross over, which acts as a buffer between the grape and the wires, because otherwise the wires can strangle it. So you tie your rod down to the horizontal, piece of soft string all the way along. Now this particular plant I'm working on here is another year older than this other one, that's all, just 1 year. They're very fast growing things, grapes, don't take too much time to get somewhere. And this one will have crops on this coming year. I know this one's in a pot, but that's irrelevant. It's the same as it would be in a ground. So you tie your rod out all the way along your wires to the length that you want. You can make it 6 feet either side, 20 feet either side if you've got enough growth, but 6 to 10 feet is going to be a good average. So that will grow out like that. During the next growing season, all these nice little fat buds here will produce shoots that will run up vertically, and they are going to be the shoots that will have the grapes on in the following year. What you also need to do at this point is take your central rod and prune it back again to 3 buds. So you've got next year 1 to go left, 1 to go right, and 1 to go back upwards again. So off that comes at 3 buds. These ones you will now grow up during the season vertically like that. So you'll have 3 shoots growing up vertically here. From these ones you will have vertical shoots growing up every foot or so along this way. And in the autumn, once these ones have lost their leaves, you've harvested all the lovely grapes off there, you will then prune these 2 sideways ones off completely, and they disappear, and you're then replacing those canes with the new ones you've got from here. So 1 left, 1 right, you drop them down again exactly the same way as we've done this one, and they will then carry on producing more verticals, and you go on from there, following the same principle every year. 3 new shoots growing up the middle, 1 to go left, 1 to go right, and 1 to replace for the following year. Walnut stem, 1 to left, 1 to the right, and 1 to go back up. Now 1 to go up is very important, because that is going to do this on this next one. Here is your one that's gone sideways, left and right, and this one continues upwards. This is going to provide you with the replacement canes for the following year. So this year what you're going to do is take these long canes that you've got that have grown approximately 6 to 8 feet, because there's only the 2 of them, one either side, and you tie them into your wires, represented here by the cane,